y'all enjoyed that this morning, man. We got the one and only Bishop Joseph Walker, the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee, and the presiding bishop of Full Gospel. Bishop Walker, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky, and good morning to everybody. Man, what a wonderful song that is. And, of course, we thank God for all of you. You know, this week, Thanksgiving, we all have something to be thankful for. And I want to give you something to think about, the goodness of God over your life. You know, Psalm 27:13 says, I would have fainted unless I believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Let me tell you something. God's goodness is all over your life. Sometimes we go through seasons in our life where the psalmist David says, I felt like fainting. You know, that's that moment when you feel so weak and tired that you just want to give up. You've been there. I've been there. We've all been there. We just said, Lord, it's too much. Sometimes we go through moments like David, who almost fainted when Saul was hunting him down. Men turned against him. Elijah almost fainted when he's under the juniper tree. He was exhausted and asked God to kill him. And Hannah, you know, she almost fainted when she said, you know, God, I'm so sick and tired of my rival in my own house mocking me. Job almost fainted. But you know what? Let me tell you, what kept them was the word of God. Because he said, listen, I live to believe. I believe to see it. When you have a word of God, the faith of God inside of you, it doesn't matter how tired you are. God's word is what will keep you and sustain you. And today I want you to understand something. It is God's word on the inside of you that will keep you moving no matter what's happening on the outside of you. Please understand this. Keep your head up and trust God. And when you understand the power of God's word, let me tell you something. If there's anything you got to be thankful for this season, I want you to be thankful for the fact that you will live to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living, that God's going to make sure that you are here to see every promise he made over your life. Let me tell you something. God's goodness is all over you, and I want you to walk in it unapologetically. If there's anything we got to be thankful for, Ricky, you know what it is? I'm still here. After all I've been through, after every attack, after every lie, after everything that's happened,
yes, sir.
Give God glory that you're still here. And that you're here, stop adding up your problems and start counting your blessings.
Yes, sir. Oh, that's a good word this morning. Hey, Bishop Walker, let everybody know, and appreciate you jumping on with us this morning like you do every Monday morning. Let everybody know how you can reach and how we can find you.
Hey, I want you to check me out. All right, go out there on Instagram. Follow me at Joseph Walker 3. Joseph Walker 3 on Instagram. Let me know you will listen to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And I'll send you a word that'll bless you every single week. God bless you.
Hey, there it is. Hey, big dog, love you, man.
Love you too, Ricky.
Hey, appreciate that word. Hey, listen, Bishop Walker, I got one for you. The rest in peace, Gilbert Earl Patterson. He never left me alone. Here you go right here. Check this out.
News headlines.
Entertainment.
Sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
14 after the hour, y'all front page right here. Alfreda's good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, November 24th. Here's what's going on in the news. Senator Marc Kelly is standing by that video where he and a group of Democratic lawmakers tell service members not to follow any illegal orders from President Trump. Kelly told Face the Nation that the message was simply about pushing back if the president crosses a legal line.
All we said is we reiterated what basically is the rule of law, that members of the military cannot follow illegal orders. No, the reason why we made this video is a couple things. This president, from before he was in office, as he was a candidate, to the time he was in office in his first administration, has said things that cause us great concern.
The Democrats in the video, many of them military veterans, didn't spell out which orders they were referring to, but they reminded viewers that troops are obligated to refuse anything unlawful. Trump fired back on Truth Social, saying those lawmakers should be in jail right now. There's an update on that Indiana mom who ended up giving birth in a car after being turned away from Franciscan Health Crown Point Hospital. The doctor and nurse involved have now been fired. Hospital leaders say the staff failed Mercedes Wells, who was told to go home even though she was clearly in pain. A viral video showed her struggling to breathe in a wheelchair before being escorted out, and just 8 minutes later, she delivered her baby in her husband's car. The hospital president apologized and announced new steps moving forward. There's also an update from the Coast Guard after reports suggested that it might ease up on its rules around hate symbols. Officials clarified that divisive or hate symbols our flags are prohibited, calling out things like nooses, swastikas, and any symbols used by hate groups. This comes after earlier reports claimed that the Coast Guard was considering labeling those images as only potentially divisive, prompting the service to reaffirm that the ban is still firmly in place. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? For Shedeur Sanders and the Browns. Off the play fake, he'll roll the pocket. He's been rolling it an awful lot today. He'll set up and throw, and he's got him, man. It's complete to Jini. Inside Raiders territory, fumbled the ball.
Yeah, so let's talk about Cleveland Browns quarterback Shedeur Sanders as he helped lead the Browns to win a victory over the Las Vegas Raiders, man. Solid game, you know. I'm just glad that the team rallied around them. They got the victory. 11 from 20, had threw a touchdown, had an interception. Here's what he had to say after the game.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Coming up here before y'all, 6-7 months ago, I couldn't tell you I'll be here. You know, God, the only way I'm able to even get through everything, you know. Being able to see my family, that was important, and I'm happy that I was here to be able to witness it.
Let's go, man. Let's keep it moving. Dallas Cowboys beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Yep, they came back 21 points down to get that victory and shook up the Super Bowl champions, man. Kansas City Chiefs, they win their game. They keep their playoffs hope alive. Chicago Bears, they continue to roll. They 8-3. And shout out to my Detroit Lions, man, beating the New York Giants 34-27. That's my quick sports report right there. Good morning, Briggity Tack.
Good morning, Rock T, man. Candy Burris shared an announcement over the weekend, and I'm sure Benny fans are shocked. I'm going to get into it in the hot spot up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot.
it's the BR18.
All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show is the bottom of the hour time at a high spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Candy Burris, our girl Candy Burris, and Todd Tucker are splitting. After nearly 15 years together, Candy posted a heartfelt message on social media this past Friday, telling fans that after much thought and prayer, she decided to file for divorce. Candy says her plans are to focus on protecting her peace, being the best mother she can be, and co-parenting with love and respect. She says she will pour her time into her work, family, and growing as an individual. She thanked everyone for supporting her and Todd over the years.
God.
She also asked for privacy as they navigate the difficult circumstances. Candy and Todd met on the set of Real Housewives of Atlanta back in 2011, and Todd popped the question 2 years later. They got married in 2014, and the wedding ceremony was themed around the movie Coming to America. Candy and Todd share 2 children, a 9-year-old son named Ace and a beautiful daughter named Blaze, who just turned 6. So we just want Candy to know we love her, and we're going to keep her in our prayers, and we will respect her privacy, and we always got her back up here at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Bro,
All right,
I
y'all.
sure hate that. I swear. I swear.
Man, Ricky, when something ain't right, sometimes that's the best decision.
I know. I be pulling for her because she's so nice and so giving and so kind and so professional. And, man, you got somebody like that that's trying to take the life in the marriage to a whole nother level, man. Oh, my God, I would do what I could to hold on, you know?
Yeah.
That's just me talking.
A lot of people say the same thing, Ricky. You'd be surprised. A lot of people say, what? Everybody's surprised. So we're going to keep Candy in our prayers and her whole family. All right, y'all, moving on. Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, just shocked his fans when he made a confession. He revealed he had multiple health scares and says those are the real reasons behind the sudden cancellation of his New World Tour. Here's what he said.
Okay, so he's doing this world tour. He's having lots of fun. And I had a really bad pain in my head in Louisiana. And I did the show anyway. I couldn't really see well. So when we went to Houston, I went to the hospital. And the doctor was like, you had a stroke. And they found a hole in my heart. So I had this surgery. And then I had to have another surgery.
Wow. My goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Man, we're going to keep him in our prayers, y'all. He made the big announcement during the performance over the weekend. His fans had wondered what really caused the canceled tour dates, and he decided to let them know. That is a real bad headache, man. Y'all make sure y'all keep going to the doctor. Get everything checked. Everything. Because you never know. Really, your body don't know, and you don't know until you get like a pain or something crazy happens. So I just wish that everybody go and get checked all the time, no matter what. Even if you hate the doctor, it's important to just keep getting checked out. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat, coming up next, oh, Lord, Rock T got the joke of the day. Oh, Lord, Rock T, what? I just forget it. I ain't going to even ask. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time for Rock T. Joke of the day. All right, Rock.
The student asked his teacher, how can I get out of this class with a passing grade? The teacher says, spell way. Student says, W-A-Y. Teacher said, you forgot the F. Student says, there's no F in way. She says, exactly.
That's actually.
I like that one now.
I didn't get it. What up?
There's no effing way, Ricky.
Yeah, right. She says, put the F in way. He said, no F in way. Yeah, exactly.
No effing way you getting out of this class.
I'm going to use that with my kids. I like that.
Right. Yeah, you got one with that.
Come on,
okay.
Ricky.
All right, I'm feeling that.
Don't fall for it, because I'm still trying to get it. But I understand it, but I don't understand.
Come on, Gary.
Yeah. You said spell way.
Right, W-A-Y.
Okay.
The teacher said you forgot the F. Student said, there's no F in way. And the teacher said, exactly. Basically, you ain't passing it.
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. We can rock with that.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T. B-I-C-T-H.
John. J-O-B.
E-L-G-S-E-S. Eagle!
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
And you know this, man.
All right, y'all, it's time to expand your vocabulary with the word of the week. Gary's going to provide us with a new definition and explain how to use the word in a sentence. And Gary, what will you be expanding our vocabulary with this week?
Well, Ricky, just in time for Thanksgiving, this week's word is intermediary.
Wow, intermediary.
Gary.
Man, what?
What?
Try
Can be
again.
interpreted in a couple of different ways.
Intermediary. Intermediary.
No, it's a noun, Gary.
Oh, it's a noun?
Remember, it's a person. Noun is a person, place, or thing. Try it again.
Intermediary, a personal place or a thing?
Your pronunciation is not correct.
Ricky.
No.
I-N-T-E-R, enter.
Okay.
Me. Dairy, D-A-I-R-Y. Intermediary. Intermediary.
Look at the phonetic
So you asked
breakdown.
the dairy to enter you.
So it's pronounced
And you're spelling it.
intermediary.
Inter.
I'm put it all together.
Intermediary.
Now, why you want some milk or something?
You looking hard at the dairy. You're so concerned about the dairy.
Yeah.
But put M-E-D-I-A-R-Y together.
Wait, say it again. M who?
M-E-D-I-A-R-Y together.
Medairy.
You're missing a
First
syllable.
off, dairy spelled D-A-I-R-Y. I'm not in
No,
it,
you
but I just...
tramp is D-I-A-R-Y.
No, that's not how you spell dairy.
Oh, that's diary. Okay, well.
Now, there you go.
Just look at the phonetic breakdown, Gary.
Intermediary.
Now put it all together.
Intermediary.
Wait a minute. Everybody, slow down. Don't get nervous.
Okay.
So look at the how it's pronounced, how it's broken down. Go. Enter me. D air E. Air E. Say air E.
Air E.
Okay, go.
Intermediary.
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 That's the same thing you said.
Well, that's what you said, huh?
No, intermediary.
Intermediary.
Okay, you're getting close.
Intermediary.
Intermediary.
Yep. Mediary. Mediary.
Intermediary.
Yeah.
Intermediary.
There you go.
That's it, Gary.
Intermediary.
Stay right there. Don't move.
Don't make it a question. Just say it.
Intermediary.
Yes. Stay right there.
Keep it low.
Now give us the definition.
Well, that's not how it looks. Intermediary.
Yeah, give us a definition.
The definition is a mediator, a person acting as a link between people, order to try to bring about a reconciliation.
Left the word out. People in order to try to bring about. That was a typo.
Well, you see that? Because I know I be saying it right there. I be typing it damn wrong.
That ain't got nothing to do with the word.
Ain't got a lot to do with it.
Now give us a sentence.
The sentence?
Yeah.
If a good friend like Rickey Smiley would act as an intermediary, he could help to mend my relationship with Lickum Larry.
There are two types of Thanksgivings.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, pork, dog, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce.
Which house are you choosing?
Hold it!
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ray J is back in the news, y'all. And people are saying, the new man, honey, is just saying what he want to say. And if a woman, honey, want to deal with it, she could deal with it. If she don't want to deal with it, honey, she could kick rocks or whatever. So, but Ray J, just in time for Thanksgiving, said some things to his new beautiful girlfriend, Sheila. And people are saying that, that is so sad, y'all. And here's what Ray J had to tell his beautiful girlfriend, Sheila.
I love you.
I love you too.
But I'm not in love with you.
You're not?
And I never will be.
Never?
Just like you're not in love with me.
But it can grow to that.
I'll never grow to that. Don't ever get it twisted.
Man.
Isn't that beautiful?
But it didn't even seem like there was any, emotion on either side. She didn't seem to care.
Both of them on Benadryl?
Right? She was like,
he
you're
said,
not.
look, I'm going to say this, you say it back, and we're going to do it for the social media.
Yeah. What was the point of that?
She looked like she could have been sedated or something, honey, but it's just amazing, though. So people just say what they want to say now, and I'm supposed to still sit here and be by your side and stuff and love you, and you just blatantly told me you didn't love me, honey, and don't get it twisted. I mean, that's crazy. And I feel sorry for her. I mean, I know it's a shortage in men, and in particular the African-American ones, as they say, but my God, honey, girl, I mean, you could go to the lady pond and be happier than that if than to sit there and take that from Ray J. But this is what's happening, and people are raving, honey, that they are a happy couple, and he totally didn't love her.
But would you rather know the truth? Like, she can't say you didn't tell her.
Well, don't tell me the truth.
Oh.
No.
All right.
I don't want to know the truth. Not that blatant. Don't just tell me you don't love me that blatant. I mean, at least lie. Kind of fudge it or something. At least do
I
something.
think Ray J knows how to get the people talking, and this was something he said, hey, let's say this.
You think?
That's what it sounded like.
They together. It's just some love somewhere.
I guess, y'all. Well, anyway, we're just going to keep him lifted up in prayer. I think he's probably still angry from being on the Rickey Smiley show. And ain't getting no residual, so we're going to keep him lifted.
Same, man.
We're going to keep him lifted in prayer. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Cardi B, baby, this girl was showing off her luxury birthday suite, honey, and making a shocking announcement to the world, honey. Cardi is letting it be known, honey, that yes, honey, she is definitely, y'all. She said, I might do this again real soon, honey. They're saying that she may be about to get pregnant again because she was spotted at the gym working out, and they're saying, honey, her pregnancy belly is almost gone, and they say she looked amazing, honey, but she shocked her fans with that video and letting them know, honey, hey, she said she just might get pregnant again. So, which a lot of people say once a woman have a baby, she's supposed to have another one like what, within 6 months later or whatever.
No, nobody ever.
Why would you ever want to do that?
What? When people have babies back to back, that's with 6 months.
It take a year for her body to heal up
that's
good.
not good on your body. 6 months, scary.
Really?
Yeah, that's a lot.
But what about those Irish twins? You know,
That's
the babies.
like
I mean, that happens. We got Irish twins,
When
but
you have
okay.
twins, that happens.
No, but the Irish, I mean, they back to back.
well, they were like 17 months apart, though. That's the
that
difference
long?
between 6 months.
Yeah. That
Well,
impossible.
anyway. Oh, well, anyway, well, girl, go ahead and do her because Stefan needs another child. So, honey, just do what you need. I thought 6 months. Yeah, that's a long time. That's almost 9.
Boy, you don't know nothing about children.
Stop
it.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not enough.
Well, congratulations, Carter. Go do what you need to do, honey. I thought 6 months was a long time. I mean,
It takes 9 months, man, for a normal pregnancy, dog.
I know that. So that means
how you gonna have one 6 months? You know what? I'm out.
Yeah, don't even.
Oh, well, whatever. Anyway, congratulations. All right, and my final story, y'all, baby, they said Beyonce turned some heads, honey, in Las Vegas at the F1 weekend. But a lot of people saying, honey, she looked like she was doing a little bit too much, honey. Now, if y'all seen the picture, baby, Miss Beyonce was wearing...
She wake up out of bed. She doing too much. They get on my nerves.
Okay.
Well, Ricky, she had on that Formula One, that the suit, you know, like the race car driver, she was giving all cleavage. Honey, how many girls you see walking around in the
She
Formula?
looked so good.
She looked
so
amazing.
cute. Oh my God.
She looked like
hair.
She made people want to get that suit and wear it. I tell you
Exactly.
that.
Well, and I think it was a Louis Vuitton too, because she had Louis Vuitton on the name of it. But I don't care what y'all say. This is my opinion. Beyonce look like she's scared of Jay-Z. Look like I be want to tell a girl blink 2 times if he say something wrong to you. But she just look
Absolutely not.
She just look like she be sedated and
No,
like she just.
don't. One, she never looks sedated, and she definitely ain't scared of Jay-Z.
I don't know, honey.
She's always been reserved in public.
Come on,
Yeah,
Gary.
well, she just looked. I was like, ooh, honey, she looked nervous, and I was looking
No,
at her.
she don't.
Gary, you finna call the police?
I was about to call the police, honey, for
Do a
like
welfare
girl.
check?
Yes, because poor Beyonce, honey, look like Jay-Z just be walking around with them damn braids like a ram at the
Those
top of
aren't
his head.
braids, they're dreads.
Oh, that's dreads?
Yes.
Well, what's the difference?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just forget it, Gary.
But anyway, looking like a ram, honey. But I'm like, child, you know how those ram horns look?
Get off. Just stop.
But anyway, Beyonce, we love you, girl. You was giving it, baby.
You know that's the first family. That's the first family.
Thank
Yeah, that's the first family. We love Jay-Z and Beyonce, honey. So they looked amazing together.
gonna
But she
get
just
you.
just keep me lifted in prayer, though, honey. That's all I need to ask. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors in honor of Thanksgiving. My color today, y'all, is giblet. On the high end, you say giblet, and on the low end, just say beautiful greenish brown. Y'all know that giblet gravy?
I think it's a giblet.
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 Oh,
Giblet, yeah.
Just boy.
Good Lord.
You can't get nothing right. Y'all give it up for Gary with the C.
Giblet.
It's time for your favorite phrase, Rock T.
Yeah, just straight dumb.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake up call. Get in at 86669. Right, here we go.
Here we go.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. They woke you up this long. This led you in your house shoes. Thought would be better. Let's go. Wake up. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Want to know where you calling from? So come on, tell us and just wake up.
Hi, this is Deisha. I'm rocking from North Carolina. I'm from Plainfield, New Jersey. To my little cousin Nasir, Dante's son, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. And all my family in Plainfield, I'm coming home for Thanksgiving. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Q calling from D.C. Welcome home, Beyonce, and welcome back, Ricky and Alfreda. Hey, hey, wake up, wake up, wake up.
My name is Uncle Pop. I'm calling from Richmond, Virginia, telling my boys and my girls, get your tail up, get up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Tiffany calling from Raleigh, telling Jaquetta White to wake up, wake up, wake up.
Gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Kansas City, wake up. In Columbus, wake up. Cincinnati, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. West Palm Beach, wake up. And Greenville, wake up. Come on, Jacksonville, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate that. 22 minutes after the hour, y'all. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Got that coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
Hey, what up, Rick? What up, everybody? Good to be with you this morning. So, listen, right now we are hearing that Donald Trump is getting ready to roll out a brand new healthcare proposal, maybe as soon as today. And this, of course, isn't coming out of nowhere because one of the key parts of the Affordable Care Act is about to expire by the end of the year. And so many of you know 22 million people depend on enhanced ACA subsidies. And that's financial help that makes your monthly health insurance cheaper. So much of what this government shutdown was about the Democrats supposedly fighting for this. Now, if those subsidies expire, premiums can more than double next year. Double. And the Congressional Budget Office says that 2 million people could lose coverage altogether. So what's Trump planning? What we're hearing is he wants to extend those subsidies temporarily with strings attached. Republicans have 2 big objections on the current system. They want to bring back income caps, meaning if you make above a certain amount, you don't get help anymore. That hits a whole lot of middle-class families, teachers, truck drivers, city workers, young professionals, folks that are already squeezed by increased costs. And they want everybody, including the lowest income people, to pay at least something, in quotes, each month. So right now, some plans cost $0. And then, of course, that helps folks living on the edge. Trump seems to say that zero premium plans allow brokers to game the system and commit fraud, which we know isn't really true. But the fix that they're talking about ends up making the poorest families pay more. And so there's another piece. Trump wants people to be able to take their federal assistance and put it in health savings accounts. And it sounds good, but we know there's a catch because they usually help people who already have money saved. For people living check to check, it ends up pushing them into cheaper, less comprehensive plans that don't cover much when you really actually get sick. And that's how people end up, just insured, but broke for medical bills. So then there's, of course, the political side as we get back into the negotiations of whether or not you're going to have a deal on the table that keeps the government open. And it's not about premiums. It's about reshaping the entire healthcare system. So smaller subsidies, more out-of-pocket costs, more people push to bare-bone plans, and a path to eventually overhaul Obamacare in a way that could leave millions with less coverage and higher bills. And so meanwhile, the same pharmaceutical companies Trump is talking to about pressure with most favored drug nations policy, they're already negotiating voluntary deals. But drug price policy won't fix the core problem. Healthcare is about to get more expensive for regular families unless Congress acts, whatever that means. So here's the bottom line. If you or somebody you love depends on ACA coverage, this is going to change your premium, your doctor, and the ability to stay insured. And so the engagement of our elected officials is incredibly important, but this still comes down to the Republicans can have their way unless people continue to push to have some folks in Congress that believe in real health care. I think it's important before I leave, Rick. It's important for me to talk about the passing of Jamil Al-Amin. Some know him as H. Rap Brown. Some of you don't know him. Some of you have never learned about him. But this brother was not only one of the most electrifying voices of the civil rights and Black Power era. His life and his story is a mirror of our struggle. He was a leader of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, better known as SNCC, and later the Black Panther Party. But he really spoke with a fearlessness that made young Black folks feel powered and made, frankly, the U.S. government afraid. And that's why his life matters. Because the same government agencies that targeted King, Malcolm, Fred Hampton, Assata Shakur, targeted him. And for decades, many have argued that he was a political prisoner, a man whose conviction came after years of surveillance, harassment, and government efforts to break his influence. Even the man who confessed to the crime he was convicted of wasn't believed. And so whether you know the details of his case or his politics, you can't ignore his impact. He spent the last years of his life, his 80s, in isolation and pain, far from the community that he served. But even in prison, He focused on faith, discipline, and building strong men. We should know his name. We should speak his name. If you don't know him as H. Rat Brown, his name is Jamil Alameen. And he was part of a generation that risked everything to tell the truth about America when it was unpopular and when you could be killed, jailed, and eradicated. He paid a heavy price for it himself. And so today, my prayer is just that our brother Jamil Alameen, I hope that he finally finds peace in this next phase of his existence, a peace of freedom and, frankly, a justice that he was denied here on earth. And so we celebrate that brother today, his life, and all the men and women that represent the fight that sometimes we trivialize and put on T-shirts, but don't clearly understand the sacrifice they made.
Wow, that's good stuff, Jeff. Thank you, man. And Jeff, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Y'all hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG. Love y'all. Have a fantastic week, a fantastic Thanksgiving, and I'll see y'all after the holiday.
There it is. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Hey, Black Tony, you see the game?
Yo, I mean, I watched a little bit of the game, but I'm more concerned about other situations going on right now. I can't worry about no football right now. I got a whole crisis going on in the house right now. That's why I'm not at work. My car run. I'm trying to get to work, but man, it just my family, man. Shout out my family, man. They so dumb, boy. God.
I mean, what you mean? Why would you call your family dumb? What's going on?
Shout out my grown uncle, and his little brother, my baby uncle. Shout out they done met me up. Why I can't be at work right now?
Wait a minute. What happened?
My grown uncle. You know my grown uncle.
Yeah.
My grown uncle. He 48, and then my little baby uncle. He 3.
Yeah.
Cause my grandmama had a baby when she was 62. But look, that neither here nor there. That's not even the point.
Right.
The point is, my grown uncle, when he downstairs, he's so stupid, but I'm telling you. But who let a 3-year-old put a bubble bath in their own bath? Who do that?
Wait a minute, 3-year-old put the bubble bath in his own bath?
He gonna let his little brother come out. He big enough to put his own bubble in the bubble bath. So he done poured the whole bottle of Mr. Bubble, the whole brand new bottle, a whole big bottle of Mr. Bubble in the damn tub. Shouted now it bubbles everywhere. So I'm running the shower trying to get all these damn bubbles out of here, man, because my grandmama gonna get off of work. And she gonna go off. She come over and see all these damn bubbles.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
My baby uncle, he gotta go today. He gotta go to school.
Yeah, and they still be clean. Hey, Black Tony. Black Tony, at least y'all
the whole bathroom full of bubbles. Yeah. And I'm running the shower. It just keep making it more bubblish.
Yeah. Hey, this is a good thing, Black Tony, because sometimes your house smell like pee.
Oh. That's not the part, though. That's because the toilet too don't work right. And it don't flush all the time. But you ain't got to put that out there for everybody to know that everybody don't need...
Hey, right here, you know everybody had that one household that smell like pee.
Yes, sir. That's the people that know you got to hold the little handle down when you flush out the toilet, because it comes back up and you don't hold the thing down.
But it be in y'all skin, your whole family. Every now and then y'all smell like pee.
Lift your hands when I say thank you. It's a solo. God's using me. Don't sing with me right now, Lord. I'm singing alone now. You, ma'am, with that mask. Let that mask work for you. I'm singing alone. Lord, I'll be back. No, I'll call you when I'm ready.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the T and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky the divorce. It was announced on Friday, y'all, when I called Candy specifically to find out what was going on, because I got a story regarding that, things was happening to her and her marriage and stuff and whatever. But Candy didn't return the call, but she made the announcement on Friday. And you could hit it, Dave. And it was sad, Ricky. When I heard the news, I cried because I love Candy and Todd dearly. They're both, good people. They've been real good around me and always showed me nice.
All right, the stylist. You
Yes,
better play
it
the
is.
stylist this morning.
Nah.
Boy, you know that's my damn song right there.
Yeah.
That's all we do.
That's all we do, y'all. And I feel Todd and Candy are not breaking up. I feel this is a sham, y'all. I don't feel that they're breaking up. I don't feel that the divorce is real. I just feel that it's just something that they may be experiencing right now. Because this is the deal. Todd and Candy, honey, first of all, Candy acknowledged Todd when she was receiving her award with Bravo the other day. She acknowledged him and what have you and thanked him. She said because the award, belonged to him just as much because, they've done so much work together. And then just the other day, honey, Todd and Candy were together celebrating their beautiful daughter Blaze's 6th birthday. After y'all, this announcement was made after 11 years. They've been together for 11 years. Who break up around Thanksgiving time? That's around to be thankful. So I just cannot believe that this is definitely happening. And, they're saying that the announcement, Candy, confirmed the decision to file for the divorce from Todd, December 21st after months of speculation. Now, they are definitely going to co-parent their kids together and stuff. They're going to do, joint custody, and Candy said, with love and respect that, the joint appearance, with their daughter is definitely, it's there. Now, they're sending the couple through a beautiful Snow White themed party for Blaze, y'all, for her birthday, honey, after the divorce was broken. So I just find it funny that they are definitely going to be divorced and what have you. I just can't see that. But, because they seem to be a happy couple together, after all those triads they may have had together. A couple that have triads together don't just break up, honey, and just walk away. So it's just hard for me to believe that. So I just think that, this may be the scheme that Todd created. What's her name said. But Todd has something to say recently, he has something to say regarding, all this madness that's going on that's out there. And here's what Todd had to say.
For young women who are bosses and have all of this money and got this extra I understand the double standard, but I think you also need to understand the man that you're with, the man that you chose and you're allowed to choose you. You can't be so mine. You know what I mean? You have to open up within reason. I'm not saying going by no Bentleys and doing dumb but you got to invest in y'all and y'all future, and you got to let your man feel like a man in those scenarios.
But how though?
I think that's old. Something that he had said a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's not recent with after the divorce.
It's still kind of awkward, an awkward statement for him to make. Considering his situation, people would relate that to him because he's the man in that exact scenario. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
I mean, but a woman should take care of her man, though. I mean, if she's a boss, I mean, as he said or whatever. But I don't know. But nevertheless, though, I still feel that they love one another, and they're gonna co-parent the kids, so they're gonna have to still see each other and what have you. So I think they're gonna be together forever. And I just think,
Gary, it's possible for people to break up and still remain cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it don't have. Ricky, wouldn't you agree? Like, people can break up and still,
after
some time, remain cool.
A wonderful friendship, absolutely.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah. Well, good then. Well, hopefully and prayerfully that happens with them because we love Todd and Candy. We love the whole family, Mama Joyce and Aunt Bertha and all the other people and stuff. So I just think that, right now they just need some cooling off time.
You don't always break up because you hate the other person. Sometimes the marriage situation just
right.
no longer works, and you have to have a different type of relationship.
Oh, really?
From that point on, yeah.
Well, why most people that break up hate each other? They say they hate each other, honey, and what have you. But I don't agree with that with them. I just think they're going to still be together eventually. And they're going to love one another, and they're going to love the kids. And it's going to all be a beautiful thing. So, honey, y'all just pump the brakes, honey, and just let Candy and Todd figure this out and work it out for the children. All right, moving on, honey. In other celebrity news, y'all, while we praying, y'all, let's continue to pray, y'all, for Mia Thornton, y'all, from Housewives of Potomac, y'all. They say she's still in jail. They say she can't afford the bail.
Who?
Gary, you're a dirty dog. You are so dirty. You are not. You are dirty.
No, Mia, y'all, from Real Housewives of Potomac. We love Mia, honey. Mia is a sweet young lady.
I do, Brat.
Oh, he's so dirty.
They say, baby, this girl's still behind bars out there, but they say she's unable to afford her bail. Now, Mia only stole allegedly $11,000 worth of furniture, and they still got this girl in jail. She needs to be home, though, because she got
what's the bail? We'll get her out.
Yeah, let's see, honey. They say Mia failed to pay $1,000. Oh, they say she didn't pay the $1,000 in rent. I don't know how much her bail is, but evidently it's too much for her to get out of jail.
I think it's $1,000.
Why is that so
It ain't
funny
but a stack?
to you?
I think so. Damn, I can pay that.
Well, the thing about it is, if you ain't never been to jail and you're not in the system, it's going to take about 48 hours for them to put you in the system for you to get out. Now, if you go to jail in a county that you're not in the system, you got to wait for to get in the system in order for you to get bailed out. I'm sure she could get bailed out. She's just not in the system. What county is she? Where was she locked up?
She in Fulton County, hell. They gonna let
she
that
probably
girl.
not in the system. She's not in the system. She ain't went to jail in Fulton.
Fulton County, they still do all their stuff on paper. They don't even have computers.
Oh my God! Well, that's But they say, honey, in the body cam, they say Mia appeared visibly distressed and told the officer that she wanted the furniture returned. She also claimed that messages were sent asking for the item to be put back. Caught in the situation, it was very, very overwhelming, yeah. Yeah, they say, but Mia, honey, she previously announced that she would not return to Real Housewives of Potomac, explaining that her family planned to start a fresh start in Atlanta, but she didn't realize she was going to steal their furniture, and now they...
Gary!
Oh,
come on, man.
They say, as of now, Mia remains incarcerated while the case continues to develop.
He's so tickled. What's wrong with you?
I love Mia. She's a real sweet girl. I love Mia. We just got to.
So it was just a furniture set?
No, she stole was furniture, just $11,000 worth of furniture. They say this girl was moving at
was
night.
Was that a couch, 2 end tables, and a coffee table?
And a coffee table, honey. But the thing is, they say she was moving at night. You know how thieves usually move at night. They thought, I guess she figured moving at night, they ain't going to see the furniture gone in the daytime. When those girls got back to their house, honey, they rented the house. They said, girl, where the furniture? They say Mia took it. They say, honey, the landlord, honey, claimed that Mia and her people abruptly moved out in the middle of the night and removed furniture.
I would tell Gary.
It's so bad.
In the middle of the night, they removed furniture and a television that was already, honey, in the unit before they moved in. We just gotta pray. We love Mia. Girl, honey, these girls at Potomac, they talking about her bad, honey. Between her and Wendy, baby, these two girls, honey, Miss Wendy and her fraud, and Mia and her stealing girl. You can't try to keep up with people. You gotta live your life the way you live it.
Right.
If you're living on a damn couch, girl, live on the couch. Don't try to live on the sofa. Hell.
Yeah.
So,
Or take it.
Yeah. I'll take it. The color today is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is giblet? Giblet.
Giblet.
Giblet. Giblet. On the high end, you say giblet, and on the low end, you say greenish brown. That's your color for today. And y'all, it's Thanksgiving, y'all, so let's be thankful and keep everybody lift up in prayer, y'all, because right now is the time we need to pray and be thankful for what we got. So if your furniture ain't yours, honey, be thankful for the furniture you do have and not somebody else's.
Y'all give it up again with the team.
Finance, wealth, and growth. It's Money Mondays on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show is officially the time of the year when stores are filled with holiday decorations and gifts are waiting to be purchased. With the rising cost of living and many working with a limited income, this special time of year, can also be discouraging time. Our money expert Jini Thornton is back to help us shop responsibly, even with the pressure to buy beyond our means. Jini, good morning. Happy to have you. Jini Thornton.
Hey, good morning. Happy Money Monday.
Happy Money Monday. And for our listeners who's been laid off, experienced the loss of resources this year, which a lot of people have, how can they cope, and still celebrate this holiday season? How can we support them?
Well, Rickey, we've heard the numbers. Over 1 million people have been laid off already this year. And even the people who have not been laid off, people are really feeling the pinch of how expensive things are. So this holiday season, it is okay if we can just kind of reel things back. Sometimes we have to change the rules and be flexible with that, not feel guilty about it, not feeling depressed and sad about it. a lot of us are going to need to pivot this year to be able to celebrate, not just cope and get through it, but really be able to celebrate and enjoy our families. And for the rest of us who have not been impacted, what a great time to kind of check in with our family members to see how we can pitch in a little bit more, lead the holiday season, and kind of fill that gap for some of our family members who have lost jobs this year.
Well, Jini, what are ways we can buy gifts on a budget for our loved ones without breaking the bank?
Well, Brat, you said the right word, which is budget. Budget is not a bad word. People seem to hate that word. It's just some guidelines, and we all need some boundaries. So it's a good time to say, hey, this is what I can afford easily. Brat, the key word is easily. It's not going to stress me out now. It's not going to stress me out later. What can I afford easily? And then let's have some conversations with our family members if the holidays need to look a little different. We may need to talk to our spouses and our kids to say, hey, we're going to have to kind of pull it back a little bit this year because our children need to know that sometimes things can be different, and that's okay too. But please stay within that budget, and that's whether you're hosting, buying gifts, traveling, whatever that is. Budget is a good word.
I hear that. So, Jini, let's talk about Giving Tuesday, the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. It's a big global day that encourages people to do good. Number one, how can our listeners participate in Giving Tuesday? And also, how can that help you with your taxes for next year?
Yeah. Great question, because you're right. If you itemize on your taxes, you can write off your charitable contribution. But there's so much emphasis on spending and hanging out and traveling. Let's not forget giving, because we have so many organizations that mean to us, whether it's a particular church or college or school or nonprofit. Please work that into your budget this year to make sure you're giving. I don't care if you can only give $20, but it's really important that we make impact this year on Giving Tuesday, because the economy is tight on these nonprofits as well. They're really going to need our support.
So, Jini, how do our listeners protect themselves from fraud and scammers this holiday season?
Gary, listen, we know this is scammer season coming into the holiday.
Yep.
So we need to be very smart. Please be very careful with your passwords. Be very careful about clicking on new websites, because we're getting emailed and texted a bunch of stuff all of the time right now. Even be careful with who you're donating to. So if you want to check out an organization you want to donate to, check out Charity Navigator or Charity Watch. Also check on your elderly loved ones as well. They are really being targeted. Mm-hmm. And last, Gary, super important, please be really intentional about looking at your credit card and bank activity. I want to make sure you don't have any crazy charges on there that you did not do.
Yeah, Gary, you're going to ask that question. You be buying stuff from boosters. man,
and I be cash apping them their debt.
Yeah. Hey, when Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals can we take advantage of this year?
What's kind of sad to me, Ricky, is it's like they've announced the majority of the sales already. Remember, we used to have this real big buildup for Black Friday.
Yeah.
It's been Black Friday all month already. So really the best thing to do right now is just really pay attention to your favorite retailers. If you're looking for something in particular, make sure you're doing some comparison shopping. But we already know electronics is a big deal right now. Bigger items, like furniture, mattresses can even go on sale right now. Clothes, toys, all of that stuff. But yeah, most of the sales have been announced already.
And Walmart sell Reeboks now.
What?
Saw that last night.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, them checks.
Thanks for that.
Jini, thanks for that, Ricky. What are the best apps online? What are the best apps and online tools for saving money on purchases?
Brat, the best thing to do right now is really to follow your favorite store. So if you have a store that you tend to shop at a lot, please make sure that you download their app. Other thing that you can do is you can install like a browser extension like Honey, which will help you search for coupon codes when you check out at your favorite store. Other apps like Fetch or Ibotta, those will allow you to get cash back and points after uploading your receipts from popular retailers. So really, at the end of the day, follow your favorite stores and check out one of those browser extensions or apps.
All right, get at us with you. If you have any questions, financial questions for Janai Thornton, get at us 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Call us now, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, we on with Janai Thornton. If you have any financial questions, 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. You on with Janai Thornton. Good morning.
So my name is Giselle. My husband and I have filed all of our tax returns, but we did not make estimated tax payments. And we actually owe more than $50,000 over the last few years. I just want to see what options do we have.
Hey, good morning. A couple things that I would do. Number one, I want to make sure that you are staying in constant communication with the IRS. Please make payments now, whatever amount that you actually can afford to pay. Now, if you can, if you can get your balance under $50,000, you can absolutely apply for a payment plan with the IRS where they're going to give you an automatic 5 years to make payments. Now, I know you hear a bunch of commercials on different people who can help. You can call a couple of those companies, but don't sign anything until you're clear on exactly how they work.
All right, Joe, Janai Thornton, good morning.
How can a single female that's an empty nester be able to save more money?
Well, first of all, congratulations. I am high-fiving you through the radio. Oh, my gosh, to finally get to the point where them kids are grown and gone. Couple things that I do to help me save. Number one, if you are used to paying a bill specifically related to your kids or a car note that you paid off, take that same amount and save that amount now for that bill that you don't have to pay anymore. What has worked for me is to put that in a separate bank. Smaller bank, I don't have a debit card. Take that money, put it in a separate bank, and make it automatic every single pay period. So that way you can get the discipline and watch that savings grow.
All right, Joe, it's not Thornton. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky and everyone. I'm calling to ask, I want to shop, but I also want to respectfully participate in the blackout. Are there any minority-owned retailers that you recommend?
Hey, good morning. First of all, thank you for bringing this up. I should have talked about that this morning. This is a nationally syndicated show. So what I'm suggesting everybody do, please be very intentional and look up the Black-owned businesses in your area and support them this holiday season. So no matter where you live, it is not that hard to do it. Let's use our dollars wisely because we could really impact these Black-owned businesses.
All right, Joe. You're on tonight. Thornton, good morning.
Good morning. I wanted to know, is it best to consolidate your bills or to just file bankruptcy?
Hey, good morning. That answer depends. So let me tell you what I would do if it were me. Number one, I would absolutely talk to a bankruptcy lawyer because you want to find out the process. How much does it cost? What's involved? So that way you can factually know how that works. Secondly, I would find out what the process is and the cost to consolidate my bills. So that way now I can make a decision based on real information, not based on how I feel. So do your research, then you will know what decision to make.
All right, so now let everybody, thank you so much for joining us, and let everybody know how they can follow you on social media, how you could be, how they could get in touch with you, because I'm sure a lot of people are going to be hitting you up.
Absolutely. You can reach out to me at Jini Thornton. That's JiniThornton. That's social media and my website. And listen, happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
There it is. Hey, thank you, Jini Thornton, y'all. All right. We got the mix that will stay in your head all day with y'all lying on the ones and twos. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is Thanksgiving week and favorite time of the week for a lot of people. Everybody loves celebrating Thanksgiving. Some of y'all probably already started cooking or dicing up vegetables, dicing up your holy trinity. You ain't doing nothing else right now. You cutting up your onions and your bell peppers and your celery so you can just start cooking and getting your cilantro, your thyme, your all that stuff, man. So we just excited. I hope everybody's gonna have a exciting Thanksgiving or whatever. I hope everybody's gonna be respectful. Don't bring nobody to nobody's house if people don't know them. Don't do that.
Thank you.
Don't do it. Don't. They're talking about the slick manipulative word they cool.
Yeah, right. That's it.
No, they cool. They cool with you.
They good. Right. They good, dog. They good.
Then they come in your house with all that weird, awkward energy and all that kind of stuff, man, and just be appropriate, man. Don't leave the tissue hanging all the way down to the floor. Roll the tissue back up. Right. Get your tissue off and roll the tissue all the way back up. And just look at things like, okay, this was like this. Put the tables back up to the chairs. Come with a card or a bottle or wine or whatever. You don't have to bring no food if they don't require it, but just some kind of show of appreciation like Dr. Collier does. Just classy.
Right.
Somebody that you would love to have back. But they're bringing different people because you're in a different relationship every year. And now every year we got to look forward to a new person coming because you can't keep a man or a woman or you always got to bring somebody. It disturbed my spirit. It irritated me. It ruined my whole Thanksgiving. That's the thing. And don't plop down on people's couch. Let me tell y'all something. We're going to do a class on how to sit on the couch. We're going to do a whole class how you fold and you just politely sit on the furniture. People that plop down on folks' couches to the point where the feathers and stuff popping up in the air. Like home. The problem with life is just home training. And then we have to interact with the people that did not get any home training. And that's where the conflict comes in because we like, oh my God, cleaning up, offering to help, offering to take the garbage out. Is there anything I can do? Anything that you need? All kind of little stuff like that. Just do all things decent and in order. So how y'all want to say this? So I'm going to play this clip. Hey, if y'all get a chance, make sure you play my Hulu comedy special throughout your homes on Thanksgiving. Make sure.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you watch it because the closing is going to be great. It's going to be so appropriate. I need everybody that's going to watch a movie after the game go off on Thanksgiving. Make sure you watch the Hulu special called Foolish. Go to Hulu and click on Foolish and play that entire movie for your family. And you will have a happy Thanksgiving, and I appreciate all the support, especially this part right here. Here you go.
Next year, I'm having Thanksgiving with some white people. Hey, I need a break. We be doing too damn much. White people keep Thanksgiving simple. Give me some white people Thanksgiving music. Here we go. Turkey. Stuffed with stovetop stuffing, honey baked ham, Libby's cranberry sauce in the can, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, pumpkin pie dinner rolls, tab and fresca to drink, 4 to 8 people. Dinner start at 4 o'clock. That's it. Why we can't do that? Why we be doing the most on Thanksgiving? Can I get some black folks Thanksgiving music? Can I get some? Say what? Fried turkey, baked turkey, roasted turkey, broiled turkey, barbecue turkey, smoked turkey wings, honey glazed ham, baked ham, country ham, green eggs and ham, fried chicken, baked chicken, barbecue chicken, lemon pepper chicken, smothered chicken, rotisserie chicken, funky chicken, chicken gizzards, chicken tenders, chicken and dumplings, chicken pot pie, Cornish hen, Irish hen, Spanish hen, British hen, roast beef, stew meat, beef stew, turkey and gravy, beef gravy, chicken gravy, pork gravy, onion gravy, shepherd's pie, macaroni with yellow cheese, macaroni with white cheese, candy yams, candy burrs, sweet potato soup, oxtails, pigtails, ducktails, chilies, catfish nuggets, whiting, salmon patties, flounder, snapper, trout, baked tilapia, blackened tilapia, fried tilapia, deer meat, barbecue ribs, meatloaf, turkey meatloaf, country fried steak, smothered pork chops, fried pork chops, barbecue pork chops, cornbread dressing without celery, dark-eyed peas, green beans, butter beans, navy beans, kidney beans, pork and beans, jelly beans, turnip greens, collard greens, mustard greens, baked cabbage, boiled cabbage, raw cabbage, Brussels sprouts, asparagus stills, fried squash, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, sweet tea, Kool-Aid, Minute Maid, fruit punch, Dr. Thunder.
Always.
Somebody had to go to the Dollar Tree.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all check out Foolish on Hulu and watch the entire special, man. Alfredo, what you think?
Oh my God.
Is that not real?
It's so real. It's so real.
That's what we doing all this week. So y'all get all that food ready. I know the grocery store's finna be packed. Boy, I'm finna go hit Winn-Dixie right now. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, so in the 6 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. What up, Alfredo?
What's up, Ricky? It's Monday, November 24th. Here's what's going on in the news. Last week, we talked about that shocking attack in Chicago where a pregnant mom and her son were jumped by a group of kids. Well, now, a Maryland mother is speaking out after she and her 2 daughters were ambushed in Cambridge. She says a group of students boarded a school bus that wasn't even theirs just to ride to her stop and attack them. Other parents had to step in to stop it, and she is now demanding answers on how that plan got past school officials. The district says it's investigating. Elsewhere, more than 300 students have been kidnapped from a private Catholic school in Nigeria. The children are between 10 and 18, and about 50 escaped. The mass abduction comes as President Trump warns the U.S. may take military action in Nigeria over recent killings of Christians, blaming what he calls Islamic terrorists. And newly unsealed court filings accuse Meta of ignoring sex trafficking activity on its platforms. In a lawsuit against multiple social media companies, a former Instagram safety chief said accounts once got as many as 17 strikes for trafficking reports. 17 strikes. The filings claim Meta knew millions of adults were messaging minors harmful content that wasn't being removed, and risks to teens were downplayed. For info on these stories and more, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
I sure am, ladies and gentlemen. How about them Dallas Cowboys? Comeback win yesterday over the Philadelphia Eagles, 24-21. Cowboys beat the Super Bowl champs. Hey, man, they look good. Last couple of games, I got to give it to them, man. But CeeDee Lamb got to stop dropping passes, man. You better than that, big dog. Got to stop dropping. I think he dropped 3 of them last night. Kansas City Chiefs, man, they keep their playoff hopes alive. They beat Indianapolis in overtime. That was a big win for them. I think they 6-5 right now. Chicago Bears, they continue to roll, man. The Bears 8-3, dog. They 8-3. Quarterback Caleb Williams.
They having a good season.
Caleb Williams is. At first I wasn't all the way convinced.
And they caught a rhythm.
He sure had 3 touchdowns yesterday. And shout out to my Detroit Lions. They came back and beat the Giants. And the Rams. We had to put the Rams in the Super Bowl because Matthew Stafford is balling.
Undamn stoppable. That's the best quarterback in the NFL right now.
Like, come on now. 30 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. He's
and
playing.
I mean, he make it look easy. He got a good offensive line, and he picking them secondaries apart.
Like it ain't nothing. But can we talk about Cleveland Brown quarterback Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns beating the Raiders 24-10. He was 11 for 20, 209 yards, threw for 1 touchdown, threw an interception. Here's what he had to say after the game.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Coming up here before y'all, 6-7 months ago, I couldn't tell you I'll be here. You know, God, the only way I'm able to even get through everything, you know. Being able to see my family, that was important, and I'm happy they was here to be able to witness it.
Yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is. So if they put Dylan Gabriel back in after his concussion protocol, it's going to shake it up. I'm trying to tell you, man. Let's go. Just keep Shedeur in. Just let him ride out the rest of the season, man. It is what it is. Like, he showed some good promise. Solid performance out there. I'm rooting for Shedeur. It's my quick sports report right there. Brat got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, about another hour time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Ja Rule was involved in an altercation at Barclays Center during Monica and Brandy's concert, The Boy Is Mine. And turns out that the rumors he got jumped are completely false. Womp, 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 womp. The incident was first reported by blogger Tasha K, who claimed he was allegedly jumped outside of a New York City restaurant, Say Less. Ja Rule later addressed the report on social media and posted to the following, posted on X, He said, Tasha, why you lying to these good people? Yes, someone tried to jump me. No, it wasn't at Say Less. And I'm chilling at home, smoking a joint, watching SVP with not a scratch on me. Here's what he had to say.
Start walking to the stage, sneak me, snuck and punched me from behind. 3 tried to mother sneak me. 3 punk ass. And I'm just saying, it happens. It can happen to anybody. You know, shit happens to players too. You know, shit happens to real too. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, don't get no points for that. No real points for that. Just tried it, you know, but whatever.
Well, Tasha then corrected herself on Instagram, admitting she had the place wrong. It wasn't a restaurant that she said it was. Video footage surfaced allegedly showing Ja's altercation, and later, Ja Rule posted a clip of himself laughing off the rumors and wrote, "Believe half of what you see and none of what you read. We good over here." Why would somebody just punch Ja Rule just out the blue for no reason?
I don't know why people do that.
What?
Yep.
Well, why was somebody? Yeah, I don't understand. Why would somebody just do something like that, man? People, this generation, people just do what they want to do. That's the problem.
Yeah. Now, if he'd had a gun and shot somebody and then somebody was dead, then
he would have been. He would have been wrong. Nobody would have thought about what caused the gunshot.
Yeah. My goodness. All right, y'all, moving on. Nas and DJ Premier will drop a new collaborative album next month. Premier announced that the project is happening, and he announced it during the show on Wednesday. While he didn't reveal the official title for the new project, he confirmed the collection of collabs will drop on December 12th. Nas and Primo's latest collab will be the final piece of Mass Appeal's Legend Has It rollout, which included releases from Slick Rick, Raekwon, Ghostface Killer, Mobb Deep, Big L, De La Soul's Cabin in the Sky. Man, this is going to be good. So congratulations go out to DJ Premier and Nas. And last but not least, y'all, Donald Glover just shocked his fans when he made this confession. He revealed he had multiple health scares, and he says those reasons are what made him cancel his New World Tour. Here's what he said.
Okay, so just doing this world tour, just having lots of fun. And I had a really bad pain in my head in Louisiana, and I did the show anyway. I couldn't really see well. So when we went to Houston, I went to the hospital, and the doctor was like, "You had a stroke." And they found a hole in my heart. So I had this surgery, and then I had to have another surgery.
That is crazy, man. So we need to keep Childish Gambino, Danny Glover. What's his name? Donald Glover in our prayers. He made the announcement during his performance over the weekend. His fans had wondered what really caused the cancellation of the tour dates, and he decided to go ahead and share it with them and let them know. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up. Yes.
Can we pray for Danny Glover, too?
We can. What's wrong with him?
He just old.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. And you can catch me on... have y'all seen him lately? Is he okay?
He's old.
I saw him in the airport.
We love Danny Glover.
Oh,
absolutely.
God. All right, y'all.
Chilling.
He chilling. Coming up next, y'all, we got the White Stone with the praise mix down. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
This is Jim Drops with Terrace R. Whitfield, brought to you by the Dear Future Wifey podcast. On Jim Drops, I cut relationship truths with precision and give you clarity in under 60 seconds. Today's gem: marriage won't fix what you keep hiding. The ring won't make the secrets go away. Marriage doesn't cure secrecy, it exposes it. Whatever you swept under the rug in dating becomes the elephant in the room in marriage. You owe your spouse the truth, not a performance. Some of us are trying to build intimacy while protecting our image, but you can't be fully loved and half known. You want connection? Then lead with honesty. You want longevity? Then show up as your whole self. Marriage isn't for perfect people, it's for truthful ones. Now let me see you shine. There you go. Don't stop on one gem. Grab the whole treasure chest on the Dear Future Wifey podcast, available everywhere podcasts stream, powered by the Urban One Podcast Network.
Time for the State of Black America. And this morning we have the current president of the National Urban League, Marc Morial. Hey, good morning, Mr. Marc. We're happy to have you, and I know there's a lot going on in Black America.
Thank you, Ricky. And for today's State of Black America, I want to urge all of you who may be traveling to see loved ones this Thanksgiving season to be careful and diligent on the roads. Take your time and be safe. Second, I want to shout out Mackenzie Scott and Robert Smith and a number of other philanthropists who've really stepped up recently to support historically black colleges and universities in a profound and significant way. At a time when education is being attacked with the dismantling of the Department of Education, funds are being cut. These philanthropists are demonstrating the continuing value of educating students in our community and supporting the institutions that we know and love as historically black colleges and universities. What I hope is that their generosity is contagious, that because of what they've done, that others will do so. And let me encourage each of you this holiday season to give to your favorite HBCU. And while you're doing it, maybe you'll consider giving to the National Urban League as well, the organization I'm proud to lead. We must support our institutions. So this holiday season, please support one of our historic institutions with your generosity and with your gift. It goes a long way to help us continue to serve and be the voice for our community. And finally, Nancy Pelosi, the great Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House. Madam Speaker is going to leave the Congress after a distinguished career. Let me give you a few notes on her. She passed the Affordable Care Act, and I remember distinctly working closely with her and others in the civil rights community to ensure that that act became law. What was derided as Obamacare has extended coverage to tens of millions of America and laid the foundation for better economic and health outcomes in communities that lack both. Now, certainly under attack. But let me also say this. As Speaker of the House, she helped to diversify the leadership of the House of Representatives by helping African Americans and women become committee chairs, subcommittee chairs, and play leadership roles in an unprecedented way. I salute Nancy Pelosi, the representative from San Francisco, but the lady from Baltimore, for her incredible service and her partnership. I salute her because she stood up and she demonstrated the strength of a steel magnolia. So Marc Morial here with the State of Black America. Please follow me across all social media at Nat Urban League and at Marc Morial. Have a great holiday week, and I'll see you next week on the radio.